Shalom, shalom. All right, before I start my lesson, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, divine selves and apostles at the great millstone, where I learn His truth, and peace salutations, all right, to the hopeful elect, full corners of the earth. All right, just want to say shalom. And hopefully be edified through the will and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and flow through the Spirit. I try to flow through the Spirit the best way I can, And let's go into the book of Isaiah. All right. Let's go into the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 20. And it reads, "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, is because there is no light in them." All right, so the Lord is saying, to the law and to the testimony. All right, if they don't speak according to this word, man. All right, the Lord, He said it's no light in them, man. All right, that's why at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that we can speak. All right, the oracles of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, through the Spirit and power. All right, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to the word, it is because there is no light in them, which a lot of people, all right, they don't have the light, man. They don't have the understanding, of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, not saying just because they don't have it right now, all right, that doesn't mean that they won't, eventually, have the Spirit. All right, on the butt, it's prophesied in the scriptures. All right, 2/3, all right, of the nation of Israel. All right, they're not gonna make it, man. All right, those that, that's not gonna continue to want to have the light. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, which at the end of the day, okay, which, you could come into the light, you know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say many are called, so you have a lot of people that come into the light, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, they light went dim and went out, you don't want to be a part of that, and I pray that I don't be a part of that, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I know I have failed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too big of a person to say I fail, and I don't want nobody the only person I really want to have remorse for me, is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, ultimately, you know what I'm saying, and not saying brothers and sisters can't have remorse for me. Yes, at the end of the day, I have failed. I have not gone out weekly, you know what I'm saying, and that's my downfall, you know what I'm saying. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying, I pray and I hope, you know, I still, have a spot in the chariot. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just as other men, just as other brothers, you know what I'm saying? In which I pray that if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai wholeheartedly, and you believe in this doctrine, this truth, all right, that's coming from, that's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has restored, all right, to at the apostles at the great millstone, they elders, all right, this marvelous light, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you truly believe, man, hey, man, I want all us to make it, man, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, but yes, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I have failed, I have, not gone out lately, I haven't been instant, all right, it's just say in season, not a season, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I truly, I believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and I pray that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, find mercy upon me, all right, and just like others that believe in, all right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, so I pray that they would find mercy, all right, within them, all right, but nevertheless, it says to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them, and they shall pass through it hardly, instead and hungry, and it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their power and look upward. All right. Ultimately, we understand, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they unbelievers. So, all right, they don't believe in the Lord. All right, these people out here, they'll forever. All right, you know, for the most part on this side, you have 2/3 of the nation of Israel. They don't, when they see the prophets, all right, when they see the men, all right, speaking the words, all right, of the Lord, all right, these people, you know what I'm saying, they fan the hand, you know what I'm saying, they'll say, all right, at the end of the day, they'll say, to hell what you talking about. You see what I'm saying? They'll say, to hell what you talking about. You don't know what you talking about. You see? But see, that's going to be their downfall, man. All right, and the scriptures say, the scriptures say, his servants is going to eat. All right, and those that don't want to serve the Lord, all right, they're going to be hungry. You see that? They're going to be hungry. All right, because they don't want to serve. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, because they already hungry. All right,